like a really big win, does it?
No, it feels like a big result. Obviously, we were behind. We had to show some character. Then I think in the second half we were a little bit more brave with the ball and also with the pressing. In the first half we couldn't find many spaces. They were defending very well, even in the wide areas, because we didn't have many runs in behind, so they could manage very well that, and we're a little bit slow with the ball. But obviously it's a very important win, another 3 points, and that's the aim.
I suppose ultimately the VAR decision has proved quite pivotal in that game. It took quite a while for the referee to arrive at that. How did you see it on the pitch?
No, he was just waiting just to understand if it was a red card, because he told me straight away that the penalty was confirmed, but they had to see the red card. Obviously, we know that the red card, when it's like a push or a pull, and no intention to go for the ball, is a red card, because it was last man, but he was trying to understand if Matheus was in control of the ball or not.
You'll know that Dean Henderson has a pretty good record at saving penalties, so what was key to beating him today?
No, obviously I work with him. I was with him after he had a spell at Forest. I had a penalty against Forest. He told me what he was supposed to do when he was there, so I knew what he was waiting from me. He even told me now at the end that he wanted to go again to the same side as he did last week and save it. Luckily for me, he went to the other side as I thought, and the ball went in.
Well, you weren't done there. It was the perfect ball into Benjamin Sesko. How much trust do you have in him at the moment with the goal-scoring form that he's in?
No, he's a very good player. You know, he just wanted to find his confidence back, and I think he can do much better. And he's a kid that always wants to improve, and I think he's aware of that. He's never happy with just a goal, and that's very important for a player to play at this club, because when you kind of relax and feel yourself too much, you go through the wrong path. But he's very aware that he needs to score week in, week out at this club, and he's doing that. And for everyone at the club, everyone is very happy with the progress he's having, and hopefully he's gonna have even more goals until the end of the season.
Well, as a team, you are making great progress. What does this result do for your top four ambitions?
No, obviously he gives us a chance to get closer to get to the third place now, but it's a lot of games to go still, and we have a lot to do. It's very important that we, as I said before, we don't feel that we are already in the place we want to be, because the season still has a lot of games to play, 10 I think, and that's a lot of points in game, and so we need to make as much points as we can.
Well, for now, enjoy this victory. A great team performance, but you are the player of the match. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Manchester United's charge toward a UEFA Champions League spot gathered serious momentum with a thrilling 3-1 victory over Aston Villa, an encounter defined by leadership, quality, and yet another masterclass from Bruno Fernandes. On a night filled with intensity and high stakes, it was Fernandes who rose above the rest, orchestrating the game with intelligence and precision. The United captain registered 2 decisive assists, guiding his team to a crucial win while also reaching a remarkable personal milestone, 100 assists for Manchester United across all competitions. In the process, he surpassed the legendary David Beckham's single-season assist benchmark, further cementing his place among the club's modern greats. The opening goal showcased Fernandes' exceptional delivery from set pieces. His pinpoint cross found Casemiro, who rose above the Villa defense to power home a commanding header. It was a moment that set the tone for United's authority in the match. However, football rarely follows a simple script. Aston Villa responded through Ross Barkley, whose strike briefly threatened to shift the momentum. Yet, this Manchester United side, reshaped by urgency and belief, refused to lose control. Once again, Fernandes delivered when it mattered most. Spotting a gap in Villa's defensive line, he produced a perfectly weighted through pass that split the defense open, allowing Matheus Cunha to calmly restore United's lead. It was a moment of pure vision and execution, qualities that have defined Fernandes' influence since arriving at Old Trafford. Beyond the goals, United's overall performance reflected a team growing in confidence at a decisive stage of the season. Their control in midfield, defensive discipline, and attacking sharpness ensured that Villa never truly regained a foothold in the game after falling behind for the second time. Despite achieving a historic milestone, Fernandes' post-match comments highlighted his unwavering focus on collective success rather than personal accolades. With the season entering its final stretch, every match carries enormous significance. Performances like this not only strengthen United's position in the top 4 race but also send a powerful message to their rivals. They are not just chasing a Champions League spot, they are building momentum, belief, and identity. At the center of it all stands Bruno Fernandes, a leader by example, a creator of moments, and the driving force behind Manchester United's late-season surge.